Hello fellow Digi Scrappers, and welcome to the second tutorial on how to use the gallery at theDigiScrappers.com. This is Sarah, aka Mockingbird, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and get some albums set up in the gallery. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is log into your account here. So we'll click on the login link that has the little key next to it, and it will ask you for your username and password. Now, if you'll remember, we set up a username and password in the last tutorial. You'll want to go ahead and use those. And click on Remember Me in this box so things don't time out on you. And click OK. Now, it'll go ahead and welcome you into the gallery. And we're going to slide up the page just a bit and go to where it says My Profile. When you hover over where it says My Profile, you will get a drop-down menu, and we will choose the first option, which is Create/Order My Albums. When you do this, it will bring up the Album Manager. Now, the Album Manager lists the different albums that are available to you for editing. And it automatically sets up My Gallery as the place where all of these albums are going to go. My Gallery is where you are the only person who can put up your layouts. Now in this case I've already added a few, but just so you can see how it works, you're going to press the New Album button, and whatever title you want for your album, you'll go ahead and put in that box and press OK. Once you do that, you can see it's been added to the list here. When you point to the different items in your list, you can see how an edit link comes up. Let's look at this edit link for a moment. Let's click on this one right here, and you'll see it brings up the name of the album, so if you misspelled or anything like that, you can change it, or if you just feel like changing what the album is anyway. You can change the order in which those albums are set. You can delete the album from right here, or you can do some advanced editing. In this case, let's go ahead to Album Properties so we can do some changes. When you look at the album properties, you have several different things you can change, including the title. Again, you can respell it if you need to. The album category, which you'll want to leave in My Gallery. The album description. So for instance, if you wanted to say, hey, my wedding was this and such date, you can change that and put it in there. Keyword. If you want your album to come up if a particular keyword is searched, this is the place you're going to want to put it. Who the album can be viewed by. You have three options here. Everybody, which is just in general, you don't have to sign up for the gallery to be able to see it. Me only, pretty self-explanatory. And members of the registered group, which is basically anyone who signed up for the gallery. You can password protect the album if you want to, and that's a good option if you don't want to show it to everybody, but you don't really want to leave it open to just anybody either. You can give people your password and let them see it. You can also choose whether you want to allow people to post comments or rate files. Once you've made your choices, you can go ahead and click Update Album, and it will say Album Updated. So you're ready to go. Alright, so let's upload some files. We can go to the Upload File link here at the top. And this is the interface for uploading. Now, you can do it two different ways. You can either use this one where you can upload multiple files, or you can do the simple one which does one file at a time. I generally recommend multiple files, but if you have trouble with your different things timing out while you're trying to upload them, sometimes the one at a time can work a little better. First thing you'll have to do for each of these is select an album, and you can see where I've got all four of my different albums here. And you can also see the different albums that are public. You can add to any of these files, although of course if you're going to add to designer layouts, you'd want to have something that featured that designer in it. Or if it was a board challenge, it'd be something just for that board challenge. In this case, I'm going to choose Joe because I have a layout of my son. And now that I've chosen my album, I'll click Browse so that I can find the picture I want to put in. Now, the largest size of layout that you can put in this particular gallery is 600 by 600 pixels. So anything bigger and it will turn it down. Once you've put it in there, it'll show you how long it takes to upload, and then it will show you a little picture of it once it's done. So you can click continue, and sometimes you'll get this error. If that's the case, you can just go back and click on My Gallery. If it didn't come up with that error though, you would go to this page. Here, I'll show you in a moment. If you click on your item and click Edit File Information, this is the page that normally comes up if you don't get an error. This is where you can decide what the title is. In this case, I'm going to title it Good Jack. And if you decided, hey, I really don't want that in the Joe album, you could choose to put it in a different one. You can put in a description, and this is an excellent place to go ahead and put your designer information, because we do want to credit our designers, and any links that you want to put to the designers. So CTs, if you have someone that you want to link to their store, feel free to do so. And then of course you have your keywords. So anything that you want to make searchable, you can put in that box there. Also, you can make this your icon if you want, so that when people are searching by album rather than photo, they can see this as your album cover. Once you've made all your choices, you can go ahead and apply changes. And there you have it, changes successfully saved. So if you were to go to Home, since this was the last thing that was loaded into the gallery, this will be the very first thing we see. And you can see I didn't actually add that much information, but you can see the Good Jack right there as the title. And you can get an idea by looking at these others here, what the other information would look like if you added in as well. Okay, I hope that was clear, and I'm looking forward to seeing you use this information to put up your layouts so that we can enjoy them as well. Thank you very much, and looking forward to seeing you again.